Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me as we prepare to welcome this new moon in Aries and this very special solar eclipse. I have been guided to share with you this day a transmission that I received, and I want to encourage you to give yourself permission to fully presence with the energies of the new moon solar eclipse tomorrow. Today's Friday. And the solar eclipse, if you are in the northeast region, as I am, of the United States, the peak will be at about 6:45 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. So there's a good chance for seeing it. And even if you are unable to see the solar eclipse tomorrow morning, the energies of this celestial event are here for you, and this is a time that you can, if you can create space within you to be in nature, connected with your own nature, the earth of your own body, the beauty of your own breath. You too can receive guidance and messages. So I share what I received as I have been called to share this message that I will read for you. And I encourage you to connect with your heart and to connect with your breath and to connect with nature to see what divine guidance and wisdom and insight are flowing to you. And also knowing that presencing with these energies of the new moon in Aries and the solar eclipse, presencing with the energies alone creates that space within you to receive the karpai, these seeds, these wisdom transmissions that will bloom in perfect time for you. So before I read this transmission, I invite you just to bring your hands up to your heart space and just attune to the sound of your own breath. Filling up your belly on your inhale, bringing that breath to the very crown of your head, expanding. And as you exhale, sending that breath all the way through the soles of your feet into the earth, feeling into the connection with the earth, feeling the connection with the sun on your inhale and with the earth on your exhale. The new moon in Aries invites us to presence in with that creative potential that lies within each of us and that sovereign divine identity, that independence and that courage that is fueled by the fiery passion of the heart. So I will now read this transmission, and I invite you just to go within and just to allow the words to be received upon the waters of your heart. There is no test. There are circumstances and events that God provides us with to exercise choice, our free will, with trust, with full faith that this is an opportunity to develop our self-mastery, which brings us closer in our presencing with God, to hold harmony within our being, anchoring, holding, being a vessel of and conductor of the light energy, the love of God, which emanates from, through us, as we center ourselves within, which brings the presence of God into the present moment. In both of these, we can see how we are being prospered through this, for it is through the presence with God that life-generative beauty and love emanates. It is through this presence with God that miracles grace our beauty walks, that heaven on earth is experienced, that we allow the veil between to fall like silk, pouring as billowing white mist, to be received as the grass welcomes the dew, the oceans welcome the river, the earth welcomes the rain. We are all together one now, as we embrace the presence of God within our sacred hearts. In this moment, realizing the test may be one that requires you to, in the moment, take action. Action that you cannot prepare for or practice, as what you will be asked to do will be something that you will remember. It will be something you have done before in other lifetimes, latent and waiting to be activated now in this lifetime. And so while all of the studies you have undertaken, all the training, education, experience is important and informative to the sacred vessel you are for God's light in this now, you being here right now, aligned with your divine essence, you are and will always be ready for that moment of initiation and activation. Because that latent ability is already within you right now. It has been a part of you for thousands of lifetimes. And so we return once more to trust. We release any concern, any worry, and we continue to faithfully walk each day in open communion with God, allowing God's guidance every breath of the way. We have each been lovingly created by God. Our experiences hold within an opportunity to share light, hope, and love with each other. As we learn to alchemize different aspects of our shadow, as we dive deep, as did the first animals of creation for that bit of soil, and bring it up to the surface to create a new earth, as we use our awareness to exfoliate the grain of sand to glean the shining pearl, as we feel the resonance within our body, our physical vessel, the truth of one love source from which we are never separate. As we see the foundation of our fears, our pain crumble in the light of this holy fire of love, we create more and more space within, filled with an expansiveness, a unity. The Alpha, the Omega, the stars our ancestors prayed to, weaving sacred stories around the fire. I am the light, the breath, the love, the fire, 1,000 shifting tides, sands, footprints erased yet always present, 1,000 shifting faces held in places, loving hands, all here now, in this single touch. Call upon God within your heart and trust the grace you receive to be love in this moment.